Seth Hilary Jackson. I'm a singer-songwriter, mostly songwriter, and I'm here to share original songs with you. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes. Still setting up though, and waiting for some people to arrive. We're waiting for the audience to settle in. Oh, this is a very delicate operation. Okay, we have done that. Okay, let's see. What else do we have to do? What other little, oh yes, this. Where is this? No, this is this, okay. All right, we did that. All right, now let's line up the windows. Bryce Henderson, how are you? God, it's been like forever. Probably about 30 or 40 years. How's it going, man? So I'm going to do some of my songs. Oh, sorry. Ashlyn, how are you? Devia, Forrest, Uncle Fred, you are first. We just started. You made it within the first 2 minutes. Bella, Boy Note, Linz, how are you? Fishing. Stephanie, how are you? Oh, you know what? Let me just do one more thing. Because I can. Hold on. I just want to put a little notification in this little chat here. I can't type. Okay, now let's get back to where we were. Okay, Parker, Lydia, how are you? Michaela, Gary, Karina, Lauer, Madison, Brentley, Draggy, Mart, how you doing tonight? Parker, thank you for liking the live. So, again, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. For those just joining, thank you, Carly, for liking the live. And Luciano. And I'm going to be doing some original songs for you. And I actually have kind of figured out what I'm starting with tonight. Nando, how are you? Gio, welcome. Diana, M. All right. I'm going to do a song that came out last summer. And some of you may know the song if you've been following my lives or my any streaming platform, or you've been to my website or my Spotify or anything. You may know this song. Let me just get everything in order here. And I will play it for you. Happy birthday, Logan. All right. Patty, Janelli, Gabe, Secret, Kira, how are you? All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, because you've taught me what it means to love. as I look through the window to your heart. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again. The sun is gonna rise. This picture-perfect night will end. But this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Oh, thank you so much, Chance, for the follow, and Jaden, thank you for the rose. I appreciate the love. And hey, I love Badooby and Blair. Welcome to my live. Welcome to everybody who has joined. I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. I'm sharing original songs with you. And you know what? I wonder, I think I forgot to set a live goal. I wonder if I can still do that. Will it let me set a live goal? Or will it not let me set a live goal? Let's see what happens if I try to set a live goal. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. Wait a second. That's not what we want. Oh, yes. It did let me set a live goal. And I have a live goal. All right. Perfect. All right. So, oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You play guitar. Eddie, hey, you're on, oh, I see. You're on the platform starting with F tonight. Hey, you know what? I was just thinking about you. You know, I have this group of songwriters that I meet with every week on Zoom, and I brought in the lyric "Monsters Under the Bed," and they loved it. Nobody had anything they wanted to change, which is really rare. So I hope you like it. You may notice that I said music instead of rock and roll because, okay, good night, Blair. Because I thought rock and roll kind of dates the song. But I like it. I hope you like it too, Eddie. And Monkberry, oh. So Monkberry, I'm a songwriter. I'm here to share my original songs with you. I hope you will hang out and enjoy. All right, well, what should I do next? I don't know why. Nobody said, usually I save this song for when somebody says, oh, I keep hearing all the time, you look like Jim Carrey. So then I bring out this song, but I feel like playing it now anyway. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, because I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad and messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. And now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was horse sense and intelligence. I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I used logic, I take calculated risks. Thank you, Sophia, for the kind words. But I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Thank you, Gamer, for the follow, Wyatt. And if you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to share, like, and hit that follow or subscribe button if you're not already following me. So, that song opened some doors that, I had that on hold. It was on hold for a major artist at one point. But there was this one publisher I played it for. She wanted to sign the song to a single song contract, but she wanted me to change the line that I built the whole song around. So the reason I even wrote that song is, somebody told me, well, Dumb and Dumber, that was a great movie title. It wouldn't be a good song title, though. And I thought, wait a second. And I came up with it was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I thought, oh, man, I love that. I got to write this song. So this one publisher wanted me to change that line to, it was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber not to let her know. And I'm like, I didn't know what to do, because you don't want to argue with the publisher. But that change was obviously so wrong. So she wanted to sign 3 of my songs, and I didn't know how to respond. And she also there's something called a reversion clause, which I was always advised. You should always get a reversion clause. And she wasn't going to give me a reversion clause, so I ended up not signing any of the songs with her. But, she was an established publisher. Maybe I should have signed, but maybe I should have signed the other 2 and kept that one. Actually, I remember what one of the 2 was. There were 3, so I remember what 2 of them were. I can't remember what the third was. But anyway, that's that. What should I do next? All right, let's get serious for a minute. So if you go to my website, you'll see that my songs are broken up into categories. I have, 2 types of relationship songs, the happy ones and the not so happy ones. Then I have some political and message songs, and I have mental health songs. And those songs mean a lot to me. So I'm going to play one of those right now. This is one that is for those times where it's feeling hopeless. You might be depressed. It feels like all is lost. This song hopefully will inspire you. You've lost another battle, and you're staring at the wall, and you struggle to remember what you're living for, and the ever-growing shadows are the only thing you see. Trust that you're right where you need to be. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. Just you, your thoughts and feelings can seem too much to face. But if it doesn't kill you, you know what they say. In the middle of the tunnel, you can still imagine life and the possibilities. In the sunshine, darkness is deceiving. Darkness can be healing. It's a place that we all know, a place we need to go. Darkness is for dreaming. You'll be up and down. You'll be lost and found. That place of doubt is where we work it out. Darkness is deceiving. Darkness is revealing. It's a place to take it slow, where hope has room to grow. Darkness is for dreaming. It's a place to start again, an unexpected friend. Darkness is for dreaming. Thank you, Alyssa, for the follow, and for the like, and Doodle for the follow, and Southerns. Welcome back. So glad to see you. So for those just joining, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson, sharing original songs with you. And that one came out about a year ago. If you like my music, by the way, you can stream it or download it from my website, SethHilaryJackson.com. And you can download it. It's Name Your Price, starting at free. SethHilaryJackson.com. Did I just say that already? But anyway, there's a link in my bio. It takes you to all my links, including my streaming platforms. Trailing. I don't want to lie. I'm not sure. Maybe rings a bell. Billy, how are you? So, Jesse, how are you? So if anybody has a request, of course I'm doing original songs. So if you know some of my songs and want to hear one, let me know. And if you don't know my songs, you can tell me what type of song you would like to hear. Enjoying my live, please don't forget to hit that follow button or the like or whatever it's called, subscribe or whatever it is, and share and share alike. That's what I learned when I was a kid. Share and share alike. All right, I'll keep rocking out. I'm glad it's funny. We need something funny after that serious song I just played. Okay, so now let's talk about funny and serious. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play the world's saddest country song for you. Since we're talking about funny things, well, I'm going to play the world's saddest. And I swear you're going to have to break out the Kleenex. I hope you got a box of Kleenex because you're going to need it. The world's saddest country song. It goes like this. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. I guess love had a good laugh, but I wasn't joking. I bought the ring tree, the whole 9 yards. I had it so bad, left myself wide open. took a big old sucker punch and went down hard. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. I'd go all Chuck Norris on that sorry sack of spit. Teach old love to think about who it's messing with, and you know if love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. Yeah, I'd kick it if love had a butt. Thank you, Noah, for all the heart puffs. How many is it? Heart puffs. Thank you so much. 16? Is that right? Am I counting them right? Thank you so much. And for the follow. So long, Southern. Have a good one. You'll agree. Welcome. So, I hope you didn't run out of Kleenex during that song. It was, I know, incredibly sad. I could do another incredibly sad country song. Should I do another incredibly sad country song? You know, I keep getting messages like this from people on Kick, and then I go to their, I can't even find them on Discord, and then I try to find them on Kick, and their accounts are deleted. I shouldn't mention platforms, but. Okay, somebody wants another incredibly sad country song. This one is actually a little bit sadder than that one, but I don't know. Maybe it's about the same. All right, let's do this other incredibly sad country song. She said goodbye and cursed my name. Good Lord knows that I'm to blame. Now my portrait hangs up on that wall of shame. In the Losers Hall of Fame. That heart of gold deserved a diamond. She gave me everything a man could need. But the way I ran around, it ain't surprising. She decided she'd had enough of me. She said goodbye, then cursed my name. Good Lord knows that I'm to blame. Now my portrait hangs up on that wall of shame. In the Losers Hall of Fame. Ain't no use to sit and cry. She ain't coming back. So I'll just do what losers do. Another shot of Jack. She said goodbye, then cursed my name. Good Lord knows that I'm to blame. Now my portrait hangs up on that wall of shame. In the Losers Hall of Fame. Now my portrait hangs up on that wall of shame. was the other incredibly sad country song. Okay, why don't we? Oh, I haven't done my latest single. Should I do my latest single? Who wants to hear my latest single? Me! So I mentioned, I have my songs broken up by category on my website. And one of the categories is like political and message songs. And I have a bunch of those I've written lately, a lot of them on the same topic of Motown. Hey, how are? Oh, I'm sorry. I got 3 windows to look at. I didn't even notice Blaine and Motown are here. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I got 3 different windows to check out. So that one, the one you're on, has a little less activity than the other 2, so I don't check it as often. But let's see, what was I going to do? I forgot what I was going to do. I've already lost my train of thought, which happens a lot. Oh yeah, my latest single, that's right. So yeah, I've been writing a lot of songs about, I guess the thing that's really bothering me is all the misinformation out there, and it's dividing the country. And people hear different versions of the facts. There's facts and there's alternative facts, and even though people are hearing the opposite from different outlets, everybody is absolutely so sure that they're right, and the other side is like, you're brainwashed. No, you're brainwashed. No, you're brainwashed. So I wrote this song, and thank you, Emma, for the follow. Thank you, Alyssa, for the share. And everybody, if you're enjoying my life, please don't forget to share and hit the follow. Okay, so here's my latest single. They said it, you heard it on cable news. You read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it recorded in a YouTube video. Repeat it again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder, since we both have strong opinions, how do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight? Who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? Hey Mallory, have we both made certain to verify the facts and really look into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from that hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same questions. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. Thank you so much, Mallory, for the heart me. Deep cuts. Where's Percy when we need her? So for those just joining, like 2DZ and Secret and Tal. For those just joining, I'm Seth Hilary Jackson. I am sharing original songs with you. Although, as I mentioned sometimes, I can sometimes be talked into doing a Grateful Dead cover because I'm a huge Deadhead. But that's pretty much it. Originals and the occasional Grateful Dead cover. And if you're enjoying my life, please don't forget to like, share, and smash that follow button or subscribe or whatever it's called on whichever platform you're on. Lacey, you're here. How are you? Okay, what should I do next? Don't ask for what I already did, please. Please don't ask for what I already did. What should I do next? Thank you so much for the shares, Lacey. And if you're enjoying, please. Aha! I have. You know what? I saved that. I haven't done it yet. So this is going to be my upcoming single. It's coming out on what day is it coming out? June 27th or 26th? You know, I don't know why, but everybody releases, yes, the 27th. Everybody releases music on Friday. So I thought maybe I should release it on Tuesday because everybody else is releasing it on Friday. And so if I release mine on Tuesday, it'll be, you know, to get more attention. But I don't know, that didn't seem to work. So now I'm releasing my songs on Friday like everything else, like everybody else. But this is my upcoming single, and it goes like this. So also, I would love for people to tell me what genre my music falls into. So, you know, and keeping in mind, like, my recordings. So, you know, when I'm singing just me on the acoustic guitar, I guess, you know, there's a consistency. But on the recordings, there's like this song, I have distorted guitars. It's like heavy rock. But like, you know, the last song, I don't know, it's more like pop rock, or, you know, I have like, I don't know if you know Rembrandt Star, I don't know, that's almost country, or, and some of my songs are straight up country. But anyway, I really want to know what my genre is, or who similar artists. Like, if you like artist X, you'll also like my music. Because I'm always being asked that when it's time to promote the music. Check my social media, scroll through the latest news as I create amnesia of the job I need to do. It's been like this for me all day. My nerves are off the charts. I need to find the words to say, and I don't know where to start. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate, wishing I could escape, 'cause I don't want to face the fear of an empty page. You'd think that with my history, I'd have a little trust in my own creativity. It feels like boom or bust. The problem is I'm making this about my self-esteem, when I need to be taking this into the world of dreams. So here I sit at my desk, big blank slate in my head, trying to get at it, trying not to panic, stuck inside this place I hate. Just one way to escape, gotta force myself to face the fear of an empty page. I get my fingers moving, just one line. I'm suddenly producing, and I'm fine. Emerging from this place I hate, making one more great escape. All I had to do was face the days. Oh, hey, Justin, so good to see you, and thank you so much for the heart me. And Dana, thank you for the nice comment. I wish I could pin comments, but you know, I've been experimenting with different streaming modalities. Thank you, Mallory. So that is going to be my next single. It's coming out on, as I said, June 27th. Why don't I do my previous single? I did my latest single. That's my next single. I can also do my previous single. And I really, this song really means a lot to me because, well, it's really literally about being myself, and that's even the title. Oh, thank you, Justin, for 2 cheering crabs. And we made the live goal again only because of you. Now I wonder if I can set a new goal. If I set a new goal, tell me what it should be. Can I set a new goal? Edit your live goal. It is allowing me to edit my live goal. Please, Justin, if you have a suggestion for my new live goal, I would love to hear it. Otherwise, I will just make a decision on my own. Okay. You know, why don't we do all right, hat and mustache. Let's try, I was going to do hand heart, but I always do hand heart. So I'm going to do hat and mustache. I hope that worked. Did that work? And now what do they do with my guitar pick? Well, here's a guitar pick. So, oh, 4! We exceeded the live goal. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Justin. If you want me to, I'll take any suggestion you have for a new live goal. You're really amazing. I really appreciate you so much, Justin, and I really appreciate the love. Thank you so much to you and everybody else who sent love. Okay, so here's my, I'm going to do my, I guess I'll do the song, then set the new live goal. Justin, if you have a suggestion for me. Oh, and thank you, Mallory, for the donut. You're making me hungry. I didn't have dessert. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love. Okay, so here's, this is like a anthem of self-acceptance, and it goes like this. I got no fashion sense, don't like to follow trends. I dress the same as I did back in school. It killed me way back then. I never could fit in, but now I could care less if I'm not cool. I'm just being me, minding my own business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. I get anxious and depressed, distracted and obsessed, then sing away my trouble in a song. I fumble and I flail, I fall down and I fail, then pick myself back up and move along. See, I just fumbled and I flailed. Just being me, taking care of business, not trying to be the same as you or different. The pressure to conform can be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. When I'm gone, to conform. Can't be hard to ignore, but I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. No, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me. All right, well, I'm just gonna go the standard. Wait, it's asking me to go live. No, I'm already live. Edit your live goal. Candy Boutique? It's telling me I should. All right. I don't think I've ever received a Candy Boutique, but the live goal is now one of those because that was the suggestion it gave me. I'm not even sure I'd recognize a Candy Boutique on the screen because now that I'm expecting it or hoping for it, since I just said it, I should say, let's word that correctly. I might recognize it because, oh, Justin, thank you so much. I think that was the Candy Boutique. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Again, we made the live goal. Now, what is it going to tell me? Edit your live goal. Let's see what, it's still saying Candy Boutique, but we just did that. We just did that. I love making live goals. What can we do? What can we set as the live goal? All right. When all else fails, we'll go for the hand heart. Because hearts are good. They show love, you know? All right. Oh my goodness. Justin, thank you so much. Oh my God. Mallory and Justin, you're so amazing. Oh my God. We have exceeded the live goal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You're so amazing. Both of you. Okay. Now, what should be the next live goal? Somebody please tell me. Oh, you know what? Since we did, there's also a hand hearts, plural. There's also, since there's hand heart, there's also a hand hearts. It's telling me to do Candy Boutique again. I don't know why. But let's do hand hearts. I know it's really confusing. I was confused the first time I saw that. But now, okay, so what should be next? Please, those of you who have contributed to the live goal, please tell me what song you would like to hear if you have a request. Oh, Justin, thank you so much. You're so awesome. I really appreciate you. Is there any song of mine that you would like to hear or a type of song? And you too, Mallory. Of course, I want to give Justin a chance. But if either of you have a request, and if you don't know any of my songs, Justin, a type of song, anything, just let me know. And also, I don't know what the next live goal should be, but I should do a song before setting it, right? Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Okay, well, let's just do something happy. So this song, actually, it doesn't start off happy because this was a sequel to another song I wrote. I wrote this song of deep regret, and then I wrote a sequel to it. I said a lot of things I shouldn't. I guess I took more than I gave. Did you ask me to? I wouldn't. I really hate who I became. Still, you kept the faith in who I always was. Now I'll give it all I've got to really earn your love. I want to make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, a ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I want to make you happy. We could be fighting off some disaster, or just saving you a trip to the store, or a neck rub so you'll feel pampered, or some togetherness behind closed doors. Anything to bring your world a little light. Every day until the day I bid this world goodbye. I wanna make you happy as possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. I can't promise roses 24/7 or an endless state of blissful heaven, but even on the worst of days, you'll know I'm with you all the way. I wanna make you happy as it's possible to be. Baby, I love you madly, and you can always count on me. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. If you need a hand, an ear, or a shoulder, whatever I can do, I'll do it gladly. 'Cause my heart's one desire is I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. I wanna make you happy. Thank you so much, Michelle, for the donut. You're all making me hungry with these donuts. There's a Dunkin' Donuts around the corner. Okay, so I gotta set a new live goal. I know what. I have an idea. It's still telling me to do Candy Boutique. We've already done that. I know what we can do. I know this is ambitious. But since I'm playing for you, there's something called Play For Me, and it's a guitar. So if I can find the Play For You, which is a guitar, I'm going to set that to my left. Well, here it is. Oh, there's Rockstar. I don't know, should it be Rockstar or Play For You? They're both worth the same. I'll just say one Play For You. And I will play for you. It makes sense, right? Did I do that right? Okay. So I hope that made you happy. Gabby! Oh, you know what? Gabby. I was actually just thinking about doing this song. I don't know, Gabby is short for Gabrielle. I actually have a song called Gabrielle that I was actually thinking of playing next. And since you're here, or I hope you're still here, I am going to play this. Actually, okay, I don't know how many more songs I can do. The fatigue is coming. I should probably stop already because I'm starting to feel the fatigue. You know, I should slow down. I should sit and chat for a while in between songs. And but I haven't done this song Gabrielle in a long time. This is always a crowd favorite when I've been playing out. And I played the song, and I get invited to perform showcases and things from this song. People would buy my CD. I actually had a physical CD that I used to bring to gigs and occasionally sell one. But this song would be the one that often would cause people, because it's on the CD. I haven't, can you actually order this? I don't know if you can actually order it anymore. There's actually this website that makes like CDs to order. So I had a link on my website to this other website, and then every year you have to renew it. And last time I tried to renew it, I couldn't be sure that it worked right, and there was no way to really verify. So I think I didn't put the link up on my website because I couldn't verify that this CD was actually, something looked wrong. Hey, Mallory, something looked wrong. So I would really love to have the option on my website for you to order the physical CD, but you can always get the digital version of this album. But this song is on the album. This, for a long time, was the song from my catalog, the furthest back of all the songs that I used to do, until I found two older ones that I now have added to my repertoire. But anyway, this is a real, it's not exactly a story song, but you can call it a story. But it's about a real person whose real name is in the title of the song. Try to picture her. Oh, thank you, Mallory, so much for the play for me. So now I'm playing for you. I'm starting over again. Try to picture her. Her hair like a veil of gold. There aren't any words. Her face like a tale untold. There's a hunger we share, and she gives me a stare with eyes that can melt the cold. I can see paradise, but her flames turn to ice. She locks up her soul. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, a vision in the night. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you are the morning light. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I've got you in my sight, but I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Try to picture her. Her heart wears a coat of steel. Woman of the world, a mask that can seem so real. I can see in her eyes, underneath her disguise, the fear of a lonely child, afraid of a part deep down in her heart that wants to run wild. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you're crying deep inside. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, and so you run and hide. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, together we can fly, but I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. Many years ago, they taught you to be oh so strong. You built a wall of stone, and you fought your pain alone too long. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, why don't you take my hand? Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I'm the one who understands. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, your wish is my command, but you won't receive me, won't believe me, won't deceive me, and I can't stand back no more. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, oh, echoes from the dark. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, still tearing you apart. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, it's not too late to start, but I cannot bend you, cannot mend you, can't defend you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot find you, cannot find you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Okay, so time for a new live goal. Edit your live goal. Okay, we did the play for me. I hope it's not presumptuous. I hope it's not presumptuous to choose. Wait, where is it? Why does it not let me keep the place? Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, rock star! I want to be a rock star. I really want to be a rock star. So if you think of a rock star, you can contribute to the live goal. Brooke, how are you? So that, I mentioned that I found 2 older songs that I still perform. I'm tempted to do one of them, except it's in the same key. So I don't know if I want to do 2 songs in the same key in a row that are both old. This song, oh, Justin, thank you so much for the rock star. You're so amazing. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the love, Mallory and Justin and Michelle and everybody else who sent. So now should I set another live goal? I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do live. I might be able to do maybe one more song. Instead of doing the other song in the same key, I have another old song that I recently found. So let's see what is it suggesting for my new live goal? It says, edit your live goal. What's it? Oh, it's telling me Candy Boutique again. That's boring. We already did that. We already did that. Panther Paw. I don't think have I ever seen Panther Paw? Rainbow meh something. All right. I don't even know. I can't even read what it says. But it's Rainbow meh something. It doesn't show me the whole word. Rainbow mi ... I don't think I've ever seen that one before, but what the heck. So, when after I finish music, oh, Justin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 2 Rainbow mi ... If you know what it's called, please tell me, because I can't see. It doesn't show me. I'd love to know what that's called. I can't even see it. When I set the goal, it wouldn't even tell me. It's a rainbow something. But I really appreciate you so much. So, after I finished music school, I found this workshop, and there was this hit songwriter from New York City. I was in Los Angeles, and I found this workshop. He was running once a week, and I went to this thing religiously. And the guy, his name was Lou Stallman. He had like 27 top 10 hits on the Billboard charts, although only one of them went to number 1, but he had 27 top 10 hits. He wrote I couldn't believe he wrote this song. I knew this song when I was a kid. It was like Perry Como. I don't know if you've ever heard the song. The wheels, they go round, 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 and the painted ponies go up and down. Well, this guy wrote that. It was his first hit. And he also, I'm a Yankee fan. He wrote the New York Yankees theme song, this guy. So he was running this workshop, and then he decided to start a record label. And the idea was, it was called Carheads Records, and they did only songs about cars. And he invited everybody from his workshop to submit songs. So I did, and I started writing so many car songs. And I actually got 3 of them recorded. It was my first 3, as they call them, cuts. As you know, that word, Mallory. Cuts, deep cuts. Well, those were my first 3 cuts. And then they were going to do a car novelty album. I said, I wrote like 20 car songs. I thought, I'm done writing car songs. And I remember hopping in the shower one night. I'm done writing car songs. I've had it. And as soon as I said that, I just hopped into the shower and I thought of another idea. So I had to write this one. And this was going to be on their car novelty album, but they never did end up putting it out. But it's fun. And it goes like this. Babe, I used to make your motor run. Now Johnny Hot Rod is making you hum. You overheat behind my back. Now let me tell you what I'm driving at. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. Your little Johnny keeps you out till dawn, fogging your windows and tooting your horn. And while you're purring in his body shop, I won't be playing no traffic cop. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you blow it out your tailpipe. We had a love-bound breakdown, but don't you bother calling AAA. Just taking a backseat to another girl's toll that another man's a toll that I just won't pay. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, blow it out your tailpipe. So I sang in the bridge, I sang Another Girl, and that's because I actually did get that song recorded. So this is like before the World Wide Web existed. Well, actually the web did exist, okay, but this was in the mid '90s. It was just like the beginning of the World Wide Web, and in order to, there weren't like you couldn't just create a website. I actually had to learn to code HTML. I was a computer science major in college, so it wasn't hard for me to learn it. But I taught myself to code HTML, and I put together this website called Seth Jackson's Songwriting and Music Business Site. And it had a couple of articles and a bunch of links to other music business related things. And this 14-year-old singer found me, and she was looking for songs. And I sent her 4 songs. 3 of them were mine, and one of them was like one of my friends. And she recorded a 4-song like EP, and those were the 4 songs. And it turned out she was like in this small town, like an hour from where I was living, and she was a big star in her hometown. And she had a CD release party, so she invited me. And they had record label execs coming from Nashville because she was a big deal in her hometown. And they were talking about her like she's the next Reba McEntire. Well, she wasn't exactly the next Reba McEntire. The record labels were not impressed. I wish I met the record label guys. I didn't know what to say to them. I wanted to say something, but without being pushy or obnoxious. I wanted to say, well, what do you think of the songs on that CD? Because 3 of them were mine, and one of them was that one, and that was actually the title song. The title song was "Blow It Out Your Tailpipe," and she sold like hundreds of these things, and she sent me royalty checks, so I made money off of that song. But also, since it was the title of the album, she had T-shirts printed up. Oh, I guess I should do another live goal. Should I do a new live goal? It keeps telling me to do Candy Boutique. All right, I'm too lazy to change it. If anybody wants to contribute another Candy Boutique, that would be awesome. It's just one. That's what it suggested. I'm just following in the suggestion. Oh, thank you so much, Justin. You're so amazing. So she made these T-shirts. Okay. Please tell me what my next live goal should be, or else I'll just follow the suggestion. No, it's telling me Candy Boutique again. Candy Boutique. Should I just follow the instructions, or should I do something else? Let's do something else. What can we do else that's not a Candy Boutique? How about nah. love you. I don't know if that's presumptuous, but so she made these T-shirts with the song title "Blow Out Your Tailpipe," and I was wondering, does she owe me royalties for that? Oh, thank you so much, Justin. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the love and the love you. Should I set another one? I don't want to be presumptuous by setting more and more live goals, but I guess there should always be a live goal, right? What should it be? Please tell me. What should it be? Well, I don't know. Since I'm thinking of ending the live pretty soon, I don't know. This is ambitious. I've never done this one before. This one might be, I don't know. There's one called Good Night, which seems like it'd be appropriate if it's the end of my live. Is that too much? All right, let's just do that. What the heck? So, I still don't know if she, a galaxy. Oh, well, I just did Good Night. Thank you so much. Really, galaxy? That would be so awesome to get a galaxy. Galaxy. Where's galaxy? Galaxy. Can you see my phone on the screen? I'm scrolling trying to find galaxy. There it is, galaxy. And I really appreciate you again, Justin. Thank you so much for the good night. I've never gotten a good night before. That's the first time I didn't even know that existed. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Mallory. You're so amazing. Thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate you and the galaxy. Woo is right. I wish I could pin the comments, but I'm streaming from the Streamlabs app because I'm trying many different modes of streaming to see if I could recapture the magic from last summer and fall when there would be like 200 people in the room at a time. And I keep wondering, what was I doing differently last summer and fall that I was getting 200 people in the room and 100 to 200 new followers each live? And I don't know. So I'm just trying to change the camera angle. But wait, actually, somehow before I got this cool light, I was told by my agency to get this cool light that I'm using now. And if anybody has any more galaxy live goal suggestions, please let me know. So they told me to get this cool light, but before that, somehow I had a completely black. I had my light in front of me, and the background was completely black. So I thought, let me try that again. But here's what happened when the light's out. It's not black. But I've moved the light, so maybe if I reposition the light to where it was, it'll make the background black again. They said the black background is not good. You should get a cool light like this. So I did, but I don't know. Maybe the black background's actually better. I don't know. I really don't know. I guess we shouldn't be without a live goal, even though I'm probably ending soon. Again, it's telling me Candy Boutique. All right, if it insists, I'll just do that again. I know it's... So, maybe I could do something really mellow. One more song, mellow. Oh, thank you, Justin, you're so awesome. I really appreciate you so much. I could do something mellow. Or maybe I really should just end. Or just, we could sit and chat. Somebody asked me a question. I love to answer questions. Because, you know, the live, I don't know if you can see the title of my live. I had it on the screen, but I thought, you know what? I didn't have my title on the screen last November. So let me go back, try to go back to what I had last November. But the live is called Original Songs and Good Vibes. So we could be, you know, done with the original songs and just up to the good vibes part of the. Hopefully the good vibes are throughout. Maddie is here. Welcome. But as you know, I have chronic fatigue. I have long COVID, which totally sucks. But it is what it is. It's not a dumb expression. It's really not, though. It really makes sense. It is what it is. Well, what else could it be? I mean, it couldn't be something that it isn't, could it? So it's pretty redundant, actually, to say it is what it is. But nonetheless, it is. Can't argue with that, right? Hi, Reba. So I have been doing original songs and hopefully spreading good vibes. If you're enjoying my live, please don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe button if you haven't been doing that already. I'm kind of maybe done doing songs for now because of my chronic fatigue. Yes, long COVID really is a thing. And I guess we should not be without a live goal. Again, it's telling me Candy Boutique, but I'm going to defy it and choose something else. Maybe something equivalent to Candy Boutique. Let's see. How much is Candy Boutique anyway? Where is Candy Boutique? Where is Candy Boutique? Oh, pinch face? I'm not sure I want a pinch face. Journal? No, that's worth more than Candy Boutique. You know, I don't know if I really like hanging lights. I don't know if I've ever gotten hanging lights before. But they look cool, I think. I may have gotten it once. That's probably where I got the idea from. I don't know if anybody recognizes that. Oh, thank you so much, Justin. You're so amazing. Oh, thank you so much, perfectly charming, perfectly. So let me guess, you have a pet, either a cat or a dog, I'm guessing. So that was what I was just playing is a riff from a Grateful Dead song called Scarlet Begonias, which is really a great song. Again, it's telling me Candy Boutique. Jeez. Let's try. I don't think I've ever gotten Panther Paw. All right. So, so I occasionally do a Grateful Dead cover, as I mentioned, and that's one of the ones. That's kind of the intro. And then this one. That's the outro. Lacey, hey, you're still here. Thank you so much for sharing the live. So for those of you who don't know, I do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, 9 o'clock New York time. I usually do songs for about an hour. If I can do, sometimes I can't make it because of my chronic fatigue. Sometimes I can go longer. We went just a little over an hour tonight. So I hope you'll be back. Today's Tuesday, right? So that means 2 days from now, Thursday. And this past week, I've done a couple of unscheduled lives. You know, I would be live every day if not for the fatigue. And the unscheduled, Secret Society, hey, how are you? So the unscheduled lives, on the scheduled lives, I generally do try to stay live for at least an hour. The unscheduled ones are usually less, just as long as I can go. I usually try to make those 25 minutes because I don't know if it matters. I don't know if it counts, if it gets me anything, but the vertical platform starting with the letter T, whose name sounds like a clock, counts it as a valid live day if you're on for 25 minutes. So I don't know if that gets me anything or not, but if you're enjoying the live, please follow me or subscribe or whatever it's called, wherever you are. Also, please visit my website, SethHilaryJackson.com. And you can both stream and download my music there. You can also find me on all the streaming platforms. Although, as I've mentioned recently, I'm seriously thinking of taking my songs down from like Spotify and all those places because, I got to pay money to put them up there, and they don't pay me anything. I guess the hope is always that I'll get discovered. But that's kind of a long shot. I think I have more people discovering me just from these live streams that I have from being on Spotify. There's a certain legitimacy to being there. It's like, oh, you're on Spotify, you're a real artist. But I don't know. I don't know if that really has any real benefit, So I'm so happy all of you are here who have been here. I hope I'll see you again at my next live. And the one after that, and the one after that, and the one after that. Ad infinitum. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, 9 o'clock. Actually, another thing that, I've tried to recapture the magic of last summer and fall. Actually, my lives are all unscheduled. I didn't have a set day of the week. It was just like 9 o'clock New York time, days vary. Maybe I should go back to that. And actually, for a while, I was just trying different times. Sometimes I do afternoon, sometimes I do evening. Maybe I should go back to that. But I was advised, set a fixed schedule. But I don't know. Maybe it's better to not have a fixed schedule. And if you're following me and you have your notifications set, or if you're on my Discord server, there's a notification whenever I go live. So, Stella, how are you? I wish somebody would ask me a question. Tell me where you're from. I'd love to know where you're from. Tennessee. Well, Nashville used to be my home away from home because I was writing country songs. And I went there, well, for a while it was 4 times a year. I was commuting from Los Angeles to Nashville. Then after my kids were born, I had to cut it back. to like 3 times a year, which is still a lot, you know, when I got 2 kids at home. So where in Tennessee? I wanted to move to Nashville, actually. My wife didn't want to, and my wife had a job that was making really good money, so I had to, you know, not move to. I had to stay where I was. We were in Los Angeles, but I did have this trip. I decided, okay, well, I can't live there. I'll go there and spend 2 months there, which is kind of, I don't know. I didn't really take advantage of that like I should have. But I did spend 2 months renting an apartment from somebody in Nashville. Well, you know, I always hate to end my live. It's time. I know it's time. I should end my live. I should probably go lie down for a little while. It's really weird. It's kind of late to take a nap, but I feel like it's too early to go to bed. And this fatigue thing makes it kind of tough. So I can take a nap at like 10:30 at night. What is it? 10:30 at night. Kind of strange. I guess I could go to bed, but I've only been up since 2. So tomorrow, I don't know, I could do an unscheduled live. It's the choice would be between, I have the song. Oh, I didn't even play this song tonight. You know, I wrote this song recently. I've played it like once or twice, and I decided to start recording it. So I can spend time recording, or I can do an unscheduled live. I really need to get to recording. I keep procrastinating that. It's really hard. Recording is hard. Playing the guitar parts, you know, I'm not really, I shouldn't admit this, but I'm not like a really lead guitar, I'm not really an amazing lead guitar player. But it takes a long time for me to record the lead part. Sometimes I have to kind of go bar by bar, you know, record one measure at a time. I shouldn't admit this, but it's true. And then I have a rhythm part, but then I want to do a more elaborate rhythm part, which is also not the easiest thing. It takes time. So I've been procrastinating that. And I don't play keyboard. And I don't play bass. So coming up with a bass and a keyboard part takes time. You know, for a while I was I played the bass part on my guitar. And then I would use this program to convert the audio file to a MIDI file. And then I realized, you know what? The conversion process doesn't work all that well. So I'd end up almost having to, you know, I'd have to put all these corrections in by hand. So the last couple of songs, I thought, you know, it's just easier to just do the whole bass part. There's this thing called the pencil editor, and you can draw in each note one by one. It's actually easier to do that than it is to play the part on the guitar and then convert it to MIDI and then having to do all the editing. So that's what I've been doing. But again, hey, Trendy, Wiz, how are you? I was just talking about ending the live, and I know it takes me forever to actually end the live once I start talking about ending the live. But I'm getting ready to end the live. So those of you who joined late, I do go live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, 9 New York time. Hey, literally! So I hope you'll join me on Thursday, 9 o'clock, New York time. Well, I was just going to end the live. So usually I go live Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 9 New York time. I usually do songs for about an hour. Then I usually hang around for a little while, like I'm doing now. Fidgeting on the guitar, or noodling. I guess the word is noodling. Noodling on the guitar. You know, it's funny because the vertical platform starting with T, I guess I can say the name now because dabbling. Okay, dabbling. So on TikTok, it creates this, after the live, it automatically creates these live highlight videos. And so, and then it encourages you to post them. So I usually do post at least one live highlight video. And there was one where I was just kind of like doing this, noodling on the guitar, you know, like, this is a thing I do a lot. So I was just kind of doing this, and it made a video that was like a little over a minute long. And I was just talking and doing this, but it was like the most viewers or something. It was, I don't know, it usually picks the most something or other. So I thought, okay, I'll post that one. And it muted the audio. It said, there, copyright violation. I'm like, copyright? It's me talking and just noodling on the guitar. What copyright violation? But it muted the audio. TikTok does that. It mutes, like if I guess it gives me a minute. I'm allowed to play 59 seconds of my song. If I play more than 59 seconds, even if it's my own song, it tells me I have a copyright violation and it mutes my audio. Even if it's my own song, it drives me crazy. And then I tried to, you know, I submitted a report. I was report a problem. So I told them, hey, you know, it's muting my audio and it's my song. And I keep getting these obviously automated replies, just explaining, you're not allowed to use copyrighted material. I said, I replied, but it's my song. I own the copyright. And it just kept repeating the same reply over and over again. So it was obviously a human never read what I wrote, which made it very frustrating. So anyway, now I'll be interested to see if I get a highlight video of me noodling on the guitar again. And if it mutes the audio, it would be an experiment. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I really have had a great time. I hope you have too. And I hope I will see you again next time, Thursday, 9 o'clock New York time.